Alright, I got a message here from a girl named Sarah. She says, "Hey Ryan, my husband has been watching your videos for quite some time because we are considering moving to Japan sometime in the future. He really wants to know what other foreigners are doing and how they manage life in Japan. But the problem is we are indecisive about what we really want to do. Really move there or just visit. We are both in tune with the culture and pop culture and love everything about it. We've seen how clean it is and how friendly it is. And we're just starting to hate America so much that we want to get out. I'm trying to learn Japanese, but I quit because I'm self-taught. I have no one to tell me if I'm doing something wrong or pronouncing things wrong. There's no schools nearby for me to go, and the online schools don't do much for me. I need a teacher. So I was wondering if you can give us some suggestions about what we can do to prepare and possibly know where we can start learning. We really want to go there." And then she gave me her Skype ID. But okay, Sarah, what I would recommend is that well, I would say first that you have a good impression of Japan. It is very clean here, and the people are polite. Don't get that confused with friendly. The people are very polite, okay? And the people here in Kansai are generally friendly. And by Kansai I mean Osaka, not necessarily Kyoto or Kobe. People are a little bit more standoffish there, but people are pretty friendly here in Osaka. I also lived in Tokyo. People were not friendly generally. They're pretty cool and distant. And then I don't know about other big cities, but my advice to you would be, don't get caught up in the notion that Japan is some kind of fantasy land, and don't get caught up in the notion that America is bad and Japan is good. Okay, for me personally, there's things I don't like about America and things I love about America. And the things I love about America, I can't find in Japan. And the things I love about Japan, I can't find in America. So, I mean, each country has its good points and its bad points, which tend to complement each other. So the best thing would be to live in both countries, like half the year in Japan, half the year in America. That would be my ideal situation. But don't think that Japan is the answer to everything. And you said you didn't know if you're going to move here or if you should just visit. What I would recommend is come and visit first. Visit for at least a month. You know, save up your money, fly over here with your husband, and just check it out. And I hope your husband doesn't really like Japanese girls. I hope he's not really into Japanese girls, because if he is, it's going to be the first crack in your marriage, I think, because there are a lot of attractive, beautiful Japanese women walking around every day. They dress very sexy. They're very tempting. If your husband is into Asian women or Japanese women, it's going to be very tough for him. It might be stressful for you if you see him checking out other Japanese girls, or if you see Japanese girls checking him out. So that's something to consider too. But anyways, come and visit for a month and see if it's what you really thought it was. And then once you get to that point, go back to America, save up about $20,000. Well, maybe that's a little bit too much. You can, for the two of you, well actually for two of you, yeah, between $15,000 and $20,000, and then pay for your first 6 months to a year of Japanese language instruction. Like what you'll do is you'll pay a Japanese language school or a college, and then they'll give you a student visa. And then once you have that visa, you can live here legally. And when you have the student visa, you can work part-time, up to 28 hours a week, I think it is. And then you can teach English. And believe me, if you taught English 20 hours a week at $30 an hour, that's enough money to get by here in Japan. So first step is come and visit, see if you like it. Then the next step is to save up I'd say between $15,000 and $20,000 for the two of you. Come back again with a student visa and enjoy your life here in Japan. That's my advice. Hope it helps.